Hello, I want to show you today how to choose artifacts in Azure DevOps Release Pipelines. Um, so first let's go to the Azure DevOps and let's talk about what artifact is. So when you have the pipelines in Azure DevOps, um, the pipelines can produce items, let's say. So, for example, build artifacts, generated code, or something like this. And you have here an example run of Azure Pipeline, and here you can see 4 published, 1 consumed, and here you can see all 4 artifacts that are produced by this pipeline. Okay, so here is some asset, so the infrastructure code, some functions, portal, and migrations. Those are the 4 artifacts published by this pipeline. So why would you split the outcome of your build into some artifacts? Why not just produce one artifact with all of the code compiled and other files needed to be released on the environment? So let's say you've got the code for infrastructure and for 2 or 3 apps, and you are releasing them in separate steps. You do not need to download all of the code in each step. You need to download only the code that is valuable for this step. So for example, if you are releasing one app, you need to download the artifact of the code of this app, not the other apps that you have built in the pipelines. So let's go to the releases and see how it works in action. So I've got an example release here. If I click edit, we could see, after it's loaded. Okay, so here we can see the editor for the release, and here we can see the 3 stages of the release process. So in the first stage, if we go to edit the first stage, we can see that only the resources in the Azure are created here. So we only need one artifact. So instead of downloading all the artifacts from the build, we can select only the artifact that consists file which are used later in the stage. In that way, we could save some time and also the transfer for downloading all the artifacts we don't need. So instead of downloading, for example, 500 megabytes or a few gigabytes of data, we could download just 100 or 200 megabytes of one artifact. So let's see the second, for example, step. In the second stage, we've got deployment for app service and migrations, and here we could see that there are 3 artifacts selected, so code for the web app, the migrations code, and also code for some also an artifact containing some code with SQL scripts. So yeah, for this video, that is it. I hope you found it valuable, because a lot of people are confused where to select the artifacts and where to choose what files are downloaded on certain stages of the release pipeline. Thank you very much for watching this video, and goodbye.